on hold it. Okay, so hello everyone. So this is me, Shwag. Today I'm here to talk about something really important and really interesting. Okay, so recently I have sit for the IELTS. So unfortunately, I got something less than my desired score. So because I haven't got the time to prepare for myself, especially the listening part and the reading part, because I was constantly uh, failing the. Or really, I can say that I am unable to get the score I actually deserve because haven't got that much time. But luckily, I got the score that was needed, which is 6.5. Okay, so that's not our case. So I know my skill, I know my quality. Okay, so that doesn't bother me with that. Okay, so you have to understand that what is IELTS is for. IELTS is for you the like a gate pass. So eventually, when you get the gate pass, there is nothing to worry about. You can actually get anywhere you want. So the problem arises when you apply for the scholarship. So there are many universities I can see that. There are also some demands they want, especially in Netherlands. There are top universities. Some of the top universities they want GRE also. So I also have the plan to give GRE. So which will eventually maybe at the November because it takes time to get the preparation. I have the preparation, not like the consistency. There is you should have the consistency like 1 month or 2 month. That is the possibility that you will get the desired score. So whatever you score, like 320 plus or whatever you go. So right now I'm here to talk about this particular book you can see on the screen. Okay, so this particular book is amazing. It's written by Gil. So you can you can see the name Japinder Gill. So he was literally say the same thing. Is like he's actually you can feel the thing. So if I actually go through this book first, what I have actually read today. Okay, so this is about God and His creations, something like God and His creation. So this theology, archaeology, what is like God-related word, uh, like ambrosia, what are kind of things. Okay, so this is the related word. So he eventually created a story. So that story he has created, so that it eventually engraved into your mind, so that you can actually try to understand what are the meanings can be said. Okay. However, it is difficult to understand exactly what actually the what literally means because we often face difficulties in terms of reading. I see that, okay? So, but there are some writers who usually use these words and then they deliberately, okay, so they kind of stand they actually describe it. So, whenever you see the passages, especially in many articles, you can understand that, okay, that's a very positive way to say that. But in terms of that, this is quite difficult, but eventually, if you figure it out, like, oh, okay, what is happening? The story itself suggesting something, like something is happening. So when you repeatedly do something, like you are singing repeatedly for continuously 3 hours, 4 hours, so what you feel tired, fatigued. So there are some words that has something to deliver, and eventually the writer uses those kind of words, like he use tired instead of tired. He use fatigue, so you can eventually get this by reading the context. So that is the basic importance of. So that's why I like this book literally. Okay. So I will not discuss anything here because it's a very good book. If you read it on your own self, you can make it and you will love it because things are like that one. So if you can see that there are some scenarios come to your mind, okay, you can understand that. So my suggestion, if you're actually pursuing or if you want to make your reading habit higher, you have to make it fun. So whatever you read, if it is a biological thing, it is a geographical thing, it is a English literature activities thing, or neurological thing, whatever the scientific experiment, whatever the thing is, so just try to make it fun, so that you can actually able to solve it. I see face many difficulties while solving the reading because there are some problems I have faced. Especially in terms of that, the passages are so hard, and when you first don't get the answer, you will become frustrated, and that it makes you like a what I can say that you will eventually choose the answer randomly, and then you feel that okay, I have done it. Okay, because it kinds of whenever you feel a boredom situation, you eventually don't give a shit about that. Okay, so that's the thing happens with reading. So that's the reason I think my score is low, but eventually there are other reasons I can say that. But I'm not saying it right now. I will say it later when I actually able to do the. I will solve the reading questions. Okay. So my suggestion, whoever is able to pursuing their IELTS exam, if your target is 9 in terms of getting, especially particularly in reading section, I will suggest you this: read it for fun. Otherwise you will not never ever you will understand it. Okay, because the synonymous word is not a problem. The synonymous word is never a problem. The problem is you have to read the whole thing. There are many things there. The as instructor is trainer say that okay, you don't have to read all that except okay, you don't know the reading scenarios, you don't know understand how to read. So how you actually solve the questions, you have to read the go through, then you can actually understand it because you have less time. But if you have enough time, then it is better to understand the contextual format of the reading, just like how you solve the rearrangement. So rearrange is something like it is rearranged in totally different way. So what is the possible way you can solve it? Understand the uses of cohesion and coherence. You understand the grammatical structure where first past tense is said, where present tense is said. So that is the way. The fourth criteria that is mentioned in that section. This is the reading possibilities. So if you understand this thing, that is easy for you. But eventually, it doesn't work all the time because whenever you're actually giving exam, it is like lots of pressure are working on you. Especially there are things like you are alone and there is nothing. The timer is going on and on. If the timer is going on, you feel frustrated every time, every time. So that doesn't happen with me, but because I wasn't the like I don't give a shit about the time because I have prepared myself for that. I have prepared myself for 43 minutes to solve the whole question, reading question. I know the marks is not that much, but my target, I don't give a shit about the timing. So timing is you can actually solve it within a 30 minutes if you understand the whole context. So you can solve it 40 minutes, 43 minutes, whatever the time search slot is. But you have to make sure that you can solve the whole thing by on your own. You understand the whole thing. That is the main priority of reading. So in terms of speaking, speaking is same thing like you have to be a better sleep. So what happened with me that I haven't got the better sleep. I just can't sleep because I am a night person. I wake up all the night. So that's the bad luck for me. And I see myself that whenever I actually avoid the sleeping, my brain doesn't work that much. So I eventually got frustrated at the time of speaking because the question are coming relevant to me, but I have many ideas. But because of the sleeping less, my neurons are not connecting the dots. So that's happened because of my sleeping. So I will suggest if anyone having giving sorry about to give exam the next day, you please keep a sound sleep. Sleep for 8 hours. That will eventually give you strength, stamina, or whatever the things you need to solve it. So that's all about from my part. I will eventually share more things about it. Okay, so that's the two things I have discussed. Like this book, which is like I have forgot the name, but oh, Japinder Gill and the reading section, what is I actually feel like IELTS exam and the speaking session. I will share more things about it. So stay with me and that's thank you. That's it.